Is it me, or did the Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair promo from SmackDown get a little bit shooty? Now, don't get me wrong, I do like a bit of realism in our promos these days. I think it gives everything a little bit of heat, a little bit of mystique, and a little bit of grrr. But this one got a little bit weird. First of all, very surprisingly, Charlotte seemed absolutely thrown by the Chicago crowd, rollicking a chorus of boos at her. She seemed to not finish her thoughts, not finish her sentences. She was throwing it over to Tiffy a bit more than usual, hoping Tiffy's rehearsed lines would bring him back into some semblance of order. But Charlotte just seemed like she couldn't quite handle it. She had this little smile plastered upon her face, like everything's fine, I'm the queen. But she was not fine. Tiffy, to her credit, recognized the crowd were 100% on her side and just played up to them. She didn't really have to do an awful lot. She had her lines she wanted to say to Charlotte, but she didn't have to do much else than just play the crowd up against Charlotte. And it worked. It worked brilliantly. And I think if you're weak in your promos and you can use the crowd on your side, do it. And Tiffy did it perfectly. Then we got a bit personal. Now, the personal stuff, like Tiffy mentioning Charlotte's 3 divorces, didn't seem like it was part of the script, just where it was placed. It seemed like an off-the-cuff comment that was just thrown out by Tiffy and again rattled Charlotte. To which Charlotte, as Tiffy was leaving, mentioned Ludwig Kaiser sliding into her DMs. Again, this all got weird and awkward at the end. I don't know if there's a level of heat between the two of them. I don't know if this just is a promo that got a little bit out of control and a little bit out of hand. I'd be very interested to hear what anybody else thought or if anybody else knows anything. But yeah, it seemed like this got a bit off script. And I don't think it's the worst thing for the feud. A feud that has been kind of floundering. I think maybe just getting a bit of real life heat might be the way to go. Jay and Gunther seem to have sorted out their feud with a bit of level of violence against Jimmy. But Tiffy and Charlotte, maybe this is the way they needed to go. Maybe it's the way they needed to go to get us interested. Because we are now probably a little bit interested. Because that seemed spiky. That seemed a bit shooty to me.